Welcome to Part 4 of the Globe Trekker Zero Torsion Subframe build. In Part 3, we discussed the crossmember pivot attaching options, bolted the heim joints to the truck frame, and attached the brackets to the subframe. In Part 4, we will complete the Globe Trekker Zero Torsion Subframe build. Let's get started.
We're going to actually have to cut our all thread to the right size because it accommodates a lot of different frame widths. And so what I've done, what I decided to do is measure the distance from here to this hole here, and then that will be the distance I shorten this shaft. And then when I get it bolted together, you can actually micro adjust the shaft into position. Because you can mount it on the inside, the outside, wherever you need to in the frame. This is actually built in one assembly, and for me it's easier just to measure the distance I need to shorten it, take it back off, shorten it, and put it back on. For the LMTV on this particular frame, this bolt needs to go in this hole. These two bushings will slide up inside here. So I need to bring this all the way over to here. So I just measure that distance, 11 inches, and I'm gonna shorten this shaft 11 inches, and then put it back together.
Mark and cut off the extra all-thread length with an angle grinder or chop saw. Use a file to remove the resulting burr.
As we reassemble this, we're gonna screw the shafts back in the heim joints. It's always good to use a little bit of Loctite. Make sure that things don't come apart out in the field.
Install the subframe end heim joint with the spacers and washer and nut stack up depicted in the documentation diagram. Torque the remaining hardware to 40 foot-pounds. The last and final step is to attach the shaft lock collars to the 2-inch bracket pins. Ensure that your bronze bushing flange is facing outward. Fully engage the shaft lock collar directly touching the bronze bushing flange. Then tighten the 3 set screws. Each crossmember pivot pin has 2 shaft ring collars that will need to be installed. You have now completed the Globe Trekker Zero Torsion subframe. Before hitting the road, ensure your work area is free from tools and any spare hardware. You may now rest easy knowing you have built the best value foundation for your habitat. It has been engineered and FEA tested for structural soundness and durability. The frame has been professionally welded, bead blasted, painted with an epoxy primer and powder coated as a fully assembled unit, giving the best in corrosion protection. The 4 oil-impregnated bronze bushings are each rated at 40,000 pounds. Off-road with confidence, our fellow Globe Trekkers.